people, and hoping you're doing great. My name is Milly Kehiu of Milly Kehiu Beautiful Life, a channel where we say that life is still beautiful no matter what we go through. Here we also say that we live one day at a time. Living one day at a time means having to think about what you can do at the moment, at any moment, without thinking about what you might not be able to do at that moment. Living one day at a time because we know that every day there will always be something that we are battling with. There will always be something that we are battling through. Then we don't need to be too hard on ourselves. Do not be too hard on yourself. It is not easy being you. It's not easy keeping your picture intact. It's not easy keeping the picture that you have for yourself and giving it to the public and giving it to everyone who comes across you, whom you come across. It is not easy being you. You don't have to fight yourself so much. You don't have to push yourself to the corner. You don't have to push yourself against the wall, because there will always be something that we battle with. It is not easy to be yourself. It is not easy to be who you are. Everyone has a picture of themselves. Everyone has a picture they want to show of themselves. But it's not easy to keep that picture and to keep the picture of yourself. It is not easy. You can imagine why God created it that we should have a breath at a time. We don't breathe the whole air and keep it within ourselves. We take a breath at a time. This is because God fashioned it this way because He was teaching us a lesson to live one day at a time. He wanted us to live a day without thinking about tomorrow, because He says even the birds, He feeds them, yet they do not sow, yet they do not harvest or keep in the stores, but He feeds them. So He wanted us to have one breath at a time so that we can know we live a day at a time. Living a life full of positivity. Living a life full of positivity. Knowing that you need to accept the reality than live in false hopes. Accepting realities and not living in false hopes. Because this brings pain to our lives. This brings regrets in our lives. This brings lack of faith. It brings failure in our lives. It takes just one breath to have a reminder of how blessed we are. When we breathe once, when we are breathing, let's know and let's remember how blessed we are in this life, how blessed we are that we have breathed, how blessed we are that we can breathe at this moment. That reminds us that yes, we have life, and so living a day at a time. Do not kill yourself. Live a day at a time. Now, when I embraced living one day at a time, that is when I learned the real meaning of the appointed time. The appointed time that is mentioned in the book of Genesis chapter 18 verse 4. That when the appointed time came. I also learned the meaning of in due time from the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 6, that says in the due time. So there is a due time. There is an appointed time. I also learned the full meaning of when the proper time came, when the proper time reached, when the proper time was, when the proper time came, in the book of Galatians chapter 4 verse 14. In the book of Galatians chapter 4 verse 4. Now I learned the meaning of in due time, and I also learned the meaning of when the proper time came and the appointed time. Now let's keep calm. God is working behind the scenes. Let's know that when we are quiet, listening and waiting, God is working behind the scenes. My turn will come. let's know that our turn will come. It can come at any moment. It can come any day. It may be today, and so can yours be. It may be tomorrow, and so can yours be. It may not come because He has a better plan. He has a better plan to make you a better person than giving you a chance for that time that you're looking for, giving you a chance to have what you are praying for. He may not give it to you because He feels you are better without it. He feels He has a better plan for you. So guys, let's not kill ourselves. Live one day at a time, and you're gonna love it. Have a good time, and may God bless you, and may God keep you, and may His face shine upon you, and may His favor never depart your way. May you be blessed as you go out and as you come back. In Jesus' name. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can always get this content with you, and you can always get an encouragement whenever we upload a new video. God bless you, and bye bye. Nawapenda sana.